Hi everyone. Oh, hi. Hi everyone. It's me, Darlene. I'm trying to pretend that I feel like doing this. Not one part of me feels like it. And here's why I'm doing it anyway. Because I have to. I'm at a point where I feel like quitting everything. I haven't felt like this in a very long time. There were times when I really felt like quitting YouTube, and I just would continue doing it until that passed. But right now, I'm having a hard time wanting to do anything. I am in the middle of a very big sale right now. I had some stock that was left over from my sales in Maine that I brought because I thought that'll be, fairly easy. The listings are already created. I can just change the PayPal buttons, put them back up. So I did that. I did all of them, and I sold quite a bit of that. And that's a lot of packages, and now I'm like, oh. And it's not that I don't want to do the work. I do want to do the work, but I want to do it when I'm happy, and I'm not happy right now. So it's hard to work and go through the motions when you just feel like shit. And I feel like shit. I feel just extremely tired, and that is so not like me. I'm wondering if I have COVID or something. I don't know. I could have something because I'm okay during the day, but then I just want to sleep. And I had to do some banking stuff today, and these are the other things that I absolutely hate. You guys know that I hate doing tasks. I am facing so many tasks. Just one. This is two. Just one. Maybe let's use this one. One of those tasks is getting my mother set up for a small veterans benefit that I'm hoping she can get that will go toward paying for private help that comes in. That will be coming in. And one step is she just needs her own bank account, and she doesn't have her own bank account. Her check has always gone into my bank account. So I finally, got set up with that. I had to go yesterday, took an hour at the bank, and then today was about 45 plus minutes. And I know that doesn't sound like much, but the whole time I'm there, I'm stressed because my mother is alone. And even though Derek is very nearby, it just worries me. And then I was so sleepy. And this is at 4 o'clock today was my appointment. And I was at his desk just like this. I just wanted to fall asleep. And that is so not like me, not at all. I think that if I'm not sick, if I don't have COVID or anything, then it just means that I'm really crashing after all this stress that I have been through. And there's still so much stress. There's so much stress. I'm still dealing with issues with the movers and stuff about my house in Maine. And I'm stressed over so many things. And I stress out over things that other people would not even bother thinking about. So there's a lot of stress. And even though they're things that would be small to other people, they're monumental to someone like me who is a highly sensitive person. I talked about that on Growing Up Crazy. I think it was on that channel. And I am going back to that channel. I want to talk about just all kinds of things there. And the reason I haven't is, one, I've just been mentally out of it. And two, I just don't have time. And three, even though I was monetized, they weren't letting me pick which level. I always pick that I do some swearing. And they weren't letting me pick that, so it would take like a day or two for my video to be monetized, and I didn't like that, so I waited, and I got the notice now that I'm okay to pick my own level of swearing, because you can swear on YouTube and earn money. People have told me you shouldn't swear because now you're not earning money. Well, yes, I'm earning money, and there's a level for that, and it's not limited ads or anything. YouTube is like normal, and they know people like to fucking swear, so like I do, and that's all cool. All right, completely off topic, but growing up crazy, I want to revisit that. I need to do ASMR. I need a schedule. I need a brand new schedule, and I need some chairs, because I'm sitting in card table chairs, and I think I'm not happy with that because I can't roll around like I like. So there's so many things I have to buy, and it's so hard to even get basic things like lamps. I ordered 6 lamps, and they're coming to me one at a time. I got 2, and then I got 1, and then I got 1 more. I still have 2 on the way. You know, it's just a pain in the ass. Everything is. And I'm set up. I'm looking at the table of orders. I have boxes under 2 tables that I'm using as shelves for more orders, and I have a table over there with orders, and the table behind me is supposed to be for packing, but those tables are not nice and strong, and I don't know, I don't like my setup. I'm so unhappy in so many ways. There are some ways that I'm at least content. I feel like falling asleep. This is unbelievable. I don't know. Right now I can't find anything good in anything. Skylar is not going to be in school this weekend, and we're going to get together to just have her come here and hang a little bit, and I'm like, do I even want to do anything? You know, I feel so out of it. It's painful and hard to go through the motions right now. But I have to, because it's how I make my living, and I've got a lot of expenses, and I need to keep working. I know some people don't understand that. You know, they would just want to say to me, just take some time off, take a break, you deserve it. You know, I don't know too many people who can just take breaks. You know, when people work, you have to work, or you lose your job. And if I don't work, I lose my job. People start going away. So I think I should keep this short, because I don't want everybody to just be miserable listening to me. But here's the deal. It's just what I'm going through. And again, it's what I'm going through. So I feel like I should have the right to talk about it, just like if somebody moved and they were so happy and everything was awesome and they wanted to show people their apartment and they wanted to, talk about all kinds of nice things. That would be what they feel like doing and what they are able to do. I can't do that. So it's hard when you don't have things to say that you think people will receive well. It's like, I don't have the nice stories, so I have to just shut up. It just doesn't seem fair. It's just like people who have a bad history, bad childhood, things like that. People want to shut people like that up. You shouldn't talk about that, or you should be grateful for what you have. That's in the past. Just get over it. It's like, I don't know. I think about this all the time. And the more TikTok I watch and the more people I follow who have a narcissistic, this one in particular, it's my life fucking story. She had a narcissistic mother, and but I believe she's no contact with her and has been for a long time. And that's why she's able to move forward. And it's just when I hear it from somebody else, it's like, God, that's fucked up. And then I say, that's what I went through too. But I had to pretend like it wasn't fucked up because other people just brushed it off. And I always thought, I'm making too much out of this. So I don't know, there's just a lot going on. And, just think of all the things that I've gone through. And I am somebody who doesn't like to go off schedule. I like to stay home, work. I don't want changes in my life. And I changed my entire life and gave up the home that I thought I would die in and came to a place where it's so hot that I can't even stand December. And I did have to get my air conditioner fixed. It was broken, a breaker or something like that, a filter. Now I can run the AC in December. And my mother has to be all bundled up in blankets because she's cold. And I'm like, I'm sorry, Ma. It's too hot in here for me. And I moved to this, and I didn't know that I was going to be living with traffic. It looked very quiet on Google. It didn't look like there was traffic around me. So it doesn't even feel good to go for a ride. I miss my main street in Sanford, where it was just enough traffic that I felt like I was in, living in civilization. And yet it was easy. And I took my mother here, and that was such a monumental chore to accomplish. It was just, I look back and say, what? How did we do this? And and now she's here, and it's so final. I can't go back home. I just can't. And it's not that I want to. I just the idea of that being gone from my life is just weird. It's one thing to visit, and to visit for a long time when you have a home to go to, but I feel quite homeless. I really do. Do I really want to go back there? No. A snowbird, meaning, spend my summers there and winters here, that would be cool, but I would be very alone there too. And of course, that means my mother has to be dead, because I can't do that with her here. So, I don't know. I'm just a lost child right now, and I'm very unhappy. And I want to just stay away from everyone, because I feel like, I don't want to make Derek unhappy and Skylar unhappy. I feel like I'm better off to just step away for a while. But I know that's not good for me. I need to be with Skylar tomorrow and try to get through that. And I just wish I wasn't so exhausted. I don't know what that is all about, because I'm not a person who gets exhausted like this. I'm a workaholic, and that's all I want to do. And right now it's hard for me to just get up from this chair and go into the other room to get something to take a picture of it, and then if I say, oh, my camera's in the other room. I mean, at my old house, in my old me, I just would walk back and forth a million times, because I'm like, oh yeah, it's over there. I forgot this. I got to go get, that was nothing. But now it's like, I have to go back to the other room, which is, I don't know, 10 steps, So something's either physically wrong, or it's all just, the stress all getting to me. And I'll keep you up to date. Huh? Does that sound good to you? I'm sure it doesn't. This is the best I could do today. And I don't want to have to apologize. I shouldn't feel like saying I'm sorry that I don't have content. This is content. It's my vlog, and it's what's going on with me. I thought my mother was yelling. That fucking startled me. See, I'm on the edge all the time. I mean, that was a painful startle. I don't know if my face showed it, but it threw me off. And I need to go to bed. It's very early. By the time I upload this and get it out there, it'll be later. But I've decided that even though I had stuff I had to take pictures of that I wanted so much to get listed tonight, that's just not happening. It just can't. It can't. I can't do it. Yippee. I don't know. I'm very anxious in the way for several months to go by to see where I stand. I don't know if I'll still be standing. I'm having a very hard time. It's all I came here to say. I'm not looking for sympathy, and I'm not, saying it in a way, like, oh, woe is me. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. And it will pass. And no, I'm not going to get medication. I don't even have health insurance right now. So, I'm going to be okay just by, it would be good for me to just be able to rest. But I can't rest. I have to earn money to pay all the bills. And I have my mother that I'm taking care of. So there's not much resting. I do try to rest in between. Just, I don't know, what do I do? Just sit and stare at the wall? Is that resting? Okay, you guys. I really, for 3 days now, have wanted to do a sewing video. There's not one part of me that wants to do it. I started doing some crochet to try one of the ideas that I talked about, and I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with the process. I don't like anything right now. But I did get something, a gift for myself that made me quite safe. I feel safe. Look, my whiteout. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to. Look at me. I love my whiteout, and I've used it already because I can't have scribbles on even like a grocery list. Even a piece of paper that I'm writing a note that I know I'm throwing away like within minutes. If there's a mistake, this happens because I'm fucked up like that. And look, it's damaged. Look, it's got, can you tell? It's got like the little wispies. I don't know if you can see it, but some bristles are sticking out. I have to trim those. I almost got two because I like one by my sewing machine, because sometimes I take I write a note or something at my sewing machine, and I gotta have my whiteout. It's not the actual whiteout, but I was very happy to get that. Doesn't take much to please me, does it? All right. I am going to sign off before you think that I am actually like completely nuts. Thank you so much for watching.